Being a hero is not about glory. It's about sacrifice.
Welcome to Godolphin University. Hey! We've trained the best and brightest young heroes since 1965. Godolphin is a safe space for you to thrive.
Marie Moreau, you could be the first top-ranked freshman in history.
I think you meant to say first black woman in the 7.
But you have a target on your back.
A few of us are going off campus. Let's have a good time.
I'm sexy, I'm free, and I feel vulgar.
I'm still drunk from last night.
Perfect, just take a sip, say Turbo Rush cures hangovers.
I wouldn't pour this on my if it cured cancer.
There are dangerous, evil people at that school.
Everything is...
I exploded his tag team explosion.
Wow.
Freshman class is savage this year.
GNV, I just thought this is me, and I'm talking like after the first 5 minutes, this is so latent. It is unbelievable. Look, this is what I made it, and I'm not gonna lie. I made it maybe 15 minutes.
Oh, wow.
It was filled with so much. Oh my God. It started off really well. Don't get me wrong. And when I saw, well, it didn't start off really well because when I heard the thing of this post-racism and the first black man on this team or 7, I was like, okay. I still tried to swap. It was just a sprinkle. Yeah. It was just a sprinkle at that time. I said, okay. So the incident of how she got her power was great. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be really good. And then God forbid, they go into this supposed to be some kind of commercial. Yeah, it is. Dude, this picture was so woke. And I'm telling y'all, the first 15 minutes, I got to keep the cyanide on it just so y'all.
He said this face.
15 minutes. They were talking, I'm super inclusive. I'm super what? And this is a safe space. Every trigger, woke word you could think of was in this show. And I'm talking the first 15 minutes that I got literally poisoned. I couldn't even I even tried to fast forward. No.
He just skipped through it.
No, yep. I tried to skip. Somebody was resuscitating me. I just kept every time I hit the plate. Yes. Okay.
They were choking the cyanide down. You thought, you take it. Wake up.
I wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid, y'all. I was fighting it. I would not drink. But anyway, Nae-Nae, you see more. I'll let you go more. I saw till the first 5 minutes till they were sitting on a park or something, bench or something, trying to talk, and they talking safe space and did. So Nae-Nae, I'll let you take over. You continue on because you saw at least you made it to an episode and a half. God forbid trying to do 4 episodes. Oh no. That was it for me. This show it ended. But Nae-Nae can go for it.
He said it ended.
Talk brutal like you was trying to talk to me earlier.
Child, right. Child, look. Okay, so I'm a DC fan. And this is a derivative of DC.
Oh, no, DC. DC. No, this is not. This is Amazon. This has nothing to do with DC. Nothing to
said
do
it was
with DC.
DC. All
Not
right.
even DC and even Marvel is good compared to this mess. You just set DC and Marvel over to the side. Don't even bring. There's not a derivative. Nothing to do with it. No.
Okay. So I tried to give it a chance. Because I was kind of trying to see like how they would use like her getting her powers, and I did. I like to see powers, so I wanted to see what they were working with. It did have a lot of shock scenes, like the black dude, he could control metal, and so he was trying to pick up this girl at the bar, and he turned the quarter into like a little bird, and he was like trying to fly it over to a dude, trying to win the girl attention, but then somebody bumped him, and then it sliced somebody's neck, and it was a big thing. Yeah, it was like a lot of jump moments like that, So, I was just like, okay, we're gonna see how they go with this. But like, yes, she's the main character. She's beautiful. Don't get me wrong, she's gorgeous. But I'm so sick of them giving us this angry black woman trope. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I get it, you're traumatized. Trust me. After the first 5 minutes, I get it, you're traumatized. But at the same time, golly, you don't have to lie about your background. Unless it's some bigger reason or whatever, but you don't have to lie about your background. Anyway, like I said, she kind of grows on you, but then you're like chill type thing. It do have some mystery in it. Like they keep talking about the woods, and Golden Boy went crazy and killed him and then killed himself. It was a whole thing. You're like, I'm sorry. And everybody talking about the woods. So what happened in the woods? What y'all do? But but I'm like you, it was so much wokeness and stuff, and it was just like, can we just stick to the plot line? Because they do have a good plot line, but they keep throwing in a random, all-inclusive thing or whatever. And I'm like, I feel like we should, yes, the cyanide. And I was just like, I gave it a chance because of the storyline, but I could see from episode 2 that it was going to go down the whole all-inclusive thing and discuss every woke thing possible. And I'm like, just stick to the storyline. But I get it, I think, because they called it Gen V, so they're trying to like make it like the modern, Gen Z millennial thing or whatever. But I'm like, this would be a great movie if you guys wasn't trying to like focus in on the modern all-inclusive things. Like, just focus on the plot line. I'm trying to see what happened in the woods and why dude snapped out. He's supposed to be the golden boy. Why he snap out? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's about as far as I made it. Then she got the whole publicity thing. They jumped her up and everything, and they're like, oh, image. She got a PR team basically. And so I'm like, now we're bringing politics into this too. So I told they said it's supposed to be based off of The Boys, and I never watched The Boys, so I don't really know exactly if this is on brand for them. But from the way I'm going, I want to see superheroes and the woods and stuff. I don't want to see it kind of throwing everything off for me. And that's my explanation of the show.
I'm not really wasting more time on it. It's the popcorn. Dude, ain't nothing popping. You got stale kernel in this one. I mean,
it had potential. It had potential.
No, it's like when you taking this, but it goes back into the same mess I said, this channel, the reason why I was started. They abuse these archetypes so much, and they push it and shove it down your throat so much that it takes away from the plot. It's not even worth watching if you got to like constantly be poisoned with cyanide every 20 minutes of some. No. Just no. So that's it. We ain't gonna hold you on. We ain't gonna keep it on. It's just not worth it. I mean, if y'all watch it, good. It's on Amazon Prime.
It's a good like shock value type of thing. Like, so if you just want to see some blood or gore or something, cool. But if you looking for like,
well, I think that's when you look at our culture, and I think they try to portray the worst at the same way, trying to say the worst is the liberal. Like I seen like the instant where the two girls were kissing. I'm telling you, this was the first 15 minutes when she got to the college.
Oh yeah, the tongue girl
kissing. then you had the vulgarity of the cuss it. Just and then all the. Listen, I understand that, but don't lead. Holy cow, man! Like, just don't.
Yeah, you said, it felt so forced. I'm trying to focus, and I can't because y'all throwing in all these like controversial modern things that people gonna talk about. So, like you said, it's like a attention grab versus like the actual show. It bad taste in my mouth. That's the best way I could put it. It took away from everything. I'm like you.
I mean, some things, even with most of this wokeness, because you got this woke ideology, it isn't so much that they kind of really sprinkle it in or try to slowly work it into the premise of the movie.
Right, that's
like
the thing.
just like throw it in your face and keep pushing it, like as if that is the norm. And that made me, when I looked at it, the first immediate thought that came to mind was like, it felt like I was dumped on a liberal college.
A liberal
they
college.
was going to
It pretty
push.
much was.
And
It
they
pretty
yeah,
much
and
was.
I'm like, if this is what colleges has become, safe space. And it's just
Safe
trash.
space.
It's just trash. It's just and this I'm telling you, the first 15 minutes, trash.
Is that Oscar?
Yes. Trash. This is what it is. This is what nothing popping, not just if you I told you it'll go well. For those young liberal people who think they'll love it. They'll eat it up.
Sure.
They will eat it up. For us who sitting up there looking at knowing where society came from, looking at it now, and
We know it's trying to be pushed. Like we see it. It's obvious. Like
so that's
they
it.
just trying to draw in the liberals. I'm like you.
It's just no. That for me, no. So for you, if you're liberal, if you're woke,
woke,
and you want to see what I call this trash, 'cause that's what these seem like. This society is coming to. Good luck. Go.
He said, "Good luck."
Anyway. All right, so that's it. We'll Nae-Nae wrap it up.
Remember, everyone, like, subscribe, and comment so we can keep in your sacrificial lambs and save you 20 minutes or $20 of your life. Boom.
All right, y'all. Y'all keep the popcorn popping and just until next time. Until
Pop. They get a little pop today. Pop.